so it's the start of a new video. I have Trenton.
Good morning.
It's 8 o'clock in the morning. We don't want to be awake, but we are. So this weekend is the Fall Folk Festival. It's in our hometown. It's every year, and I explained this in the last video. Pop actually started picking corn, so there's going to be some footage about that. So that video will be uploaded, so when you're seeing this video, this will be uploaded like the last week of October. Then last week's video is the video of picking corn and stuff like that. So, but the festival weekend video, that sun is really bright. Maybe that's a little better. Anyway, the festival weekend is a very hectic weekend. We're going in right now to put straight pipe on the 11066 and get these things ready and sort it out. That way we can go through the parade, and I'm going to do a little bit of filming on everything and, see how all this goes. So, usually it goes really smooth. We hauled these tractors in ourselves. We're going to haul them home, and I used the semi from my place of employment, so I will get a little bit of footage of the semi and whatnot. It's a 1993-89 Peterbilt, so with a mechanical cat in it, so it's a pretty tuned up truck. But stay tuned, guys.
You want to tell them what the feature tractor is?
I think the feature tractor is John Deere.
Yeah,
I think so. There's gonna be a lot of John Deeres here, which is fully expected. I think last year was it international.
I don't know. Yeah, I think it was international last year.
I think, but
yeah,
it may have been Alice Chalmers, one of the two. There's always a feature tractor every year, and there's a big cycle because they have already went through pretty much every tractor brand known to man. But obviously, like there's no Zedders or anything like that around here. Not too many anyway. But yeah, so
yeah, there'll be old machinery displays and tractor pull in the evening. We'll probably get some of that on video.
We got a tractor pull we're gonna be doing. Yep. So it's gonna be pretty busy today. So it's gonna be a day full of tractors and rust and grease and diesel fuel and a whole lot of fun, really, I guess. But all right, so we're gonna get in here and get this done, and then we're gonna there'll be a cold start because they're both gonna be cold. All right, guys, so we're here at the festival, and we got a lot of stuff here. Got internationals, got some John Deeres. There's an 856, 1066, and got mine. We got a 4020 sitting over here. Pretty iconic tractor. Got a Cub, Formal H, Super M. Got a John Deere 520 with power steering. 4240 sitting over there. There's a 4320 right up there. A little M, a little 620. Bringing in more tractors. Festival is pretty wild. Alright guys, so I found some time to start here at the steam engines and start working my way around all the equipment that's here. So we got a Russell steam engine. There's a Peerless. Here's an Eclipse. And there's a Case at the end. So I'll walk around here and we'll show you that. There's a bunch of other stuff going on. These things are so hot when you walk past them because of boilers. Yep. 1920, 2060 Russell. This is East Berlin, PA. Old John Deere. John Deere is a featured tractor this year. So, got an Alice Chalmers here, 200. It's a diesel. There's the Case. Pretty good looking machine. And you can see all the ash that they're burning. They're mostly burning wood. They don't have really any coal in it. I'm gonna start here at the Alice Chalmers and just work my way over.
Making sure they got their tether on.
So this is a 220. This is a big diesel engine tractor. Big platform on it. A lot of room. I always thought these tractors were really cool.
So the reason why Kirby is going to run out there, we're going to give him a second to put that
The
tether
200.
on. That'll keep his full cord, or
560.
starting cord, from flying back and hitting Arden, and that just creates a dangerous situation. All right,
It's a
gentlemen,
730.
hands on the wood.
And we got
Camera ready?
John Deere R diesel. I think this is one of the John Deeres that starts off of gas and then runs on diesel. I'm gonna talk about, they're having they're taking a break so I can finally actually record, but it's a chainsaw competition that they have going on right over there. But I'm gonna start off with the 4020. And I'm not gonna talk through all of them. I'm just gonna like start walking slow through them and just let you see them. Because there's a lot of tractors here. I don't think I have enough time to talk about them all. What I really like is this Kubota down here. This is something I'd love to have. And the price is ridiculous. But if I could ever make enough money someday to buy this, I would buy it. The rake is only $9,100, which is not bad. But the tractor, they got a price of $79,500 on this thing. Brand new. I'm not gonna lie, it's a pretty sharp looking tractor. It's a nice cab, it's decent size. Definitely something I need someday. Okay, we're gonna start back up here. We got a couple 4-8 ends. I don't think, that's not an 8N. I don't know. I'm not too familiar with some of them. But we got a 641 Workmaster. $4,320. That tractor, this tractor is actually really cool. This guy is from over in Mercersburg, Pennsylvania. And he did a little bit of work in this tractor. So I'll just go in the cab here, and he put it on Facebook, and I was looking at it. You know, that cup holder he made, you know, it's not, you know, amazingly, you know, I don't know how I want to put it, but he redid the cab in this tractor. It's got AC. He put a new AC pump on it and recharged the AC, did a bunch of work to it. So, and he's got that cup holder that he put in there, and he said it was custom. So he redid the seat. He put a bunch of sound dampening rubbers and whatnot in it. You can see he put new covers for the clutch and brake levers. You see that's actually a John Deere part. But like, that's just some of the stuff I want to talk about. This is also his tractor. I think that's a 4020. That's a 4320 narrow front. So he just doesn't have the, there's another 4320. I think a 4320 is like the equivalent to like a 966, I think. So that's also his tractor. So he's got three 4320s. I did not know that. He's got 4,000 here. This is also his tractor. So he's a big Deere guy. He's got 4 Deeres here. This is just something that's kind of wild to me, because you see so much cool stuff. Here's a 340. You don't see these too often. We have one near our farm that's not, it's like upside down. It's not in good shape as that one. So these two tractors here I actually hauled in on the semi. So I hauled my tractors in on the semi. Well, my tractor and my cousin's tractor. But these two tractors, this case, I think it's a 970 case, Agri King. Might be a 1070. And then the 3088 International. Hauled both of these in for another guy on the semi that I was going to use to haul my tractors in, which I did use. They were pretty cool. As you guys can see, like they got a bunch of they got an old sawmill right there. Cutting saws, or cutting logs. Got that right there. I think he's making shingles there. There's just so much cool old stuff that was made back in the day. So back to the tractors. We got a TW20, bunch of Fords, got an 8000, pretty nice tractors. 560 diesel. I'm kind of talking moderate because I don't want people to keep like looking at me and hearing me and seeing what I'm doing, but this is all going on YouTube. So it's a 4020 diesel. Sweet tractors. This is actually a new one. I haven't seen a white in here ever. I think they have Cummins in them. Yeah, I think that's a Cummins. Some of them had Cummins, some of them had something else in them. But there's a John Deere putt-putt, I think it's a putt-putt. I don't know. I'm not too familiar with putt-putts, but I just know they sound like putt-putts. I mean, look at the paint on this tractor. I mean, it's just like every fine little detail was perfected. I got, you know, the wire cage, like for the wiring kind of stuff. Got some Olivers over here. 1750. Pretty decent sized tractor. With a 1600. I guess this is a diesel. Oh yeah, this tractor's from Needmore. Another Oliver. This tractor's really cool. This is a Ford. This is a European tractor. You can tell from the big fenders. Whatever this is, I don't know. I can't even tell you. I guess that's for like somebody who wants to ride with you. He's got a post hole digger on the back. I guess it works. He's got oil on it, so I think he was working and fiddling with it. Get all those Olivers in a row. It's a row crop, 88. Row crop, let me correct myself. I always thought these were cool. Now we got more Alice Chalmers over here. Usually they have them assigned. So like AC, Ford, Minneapolis Moline. There's some Minneapolis Molines here. It's a small Alice Chalmers. Pretty cool. It's a D15. Here's the one I wanted to get to. It's a Massey Ferguson 1100 diesel. Pretty cool tractor. Big 6-cylinder in it. Like, these things are so cool. I want one someday. There's some John Deere's here. There's a 4450 down there. There's that 3088 and that Agri King. And so this line, you start with a Super C. See that little guy back there? Got a gas case, I think. That might be a diesel. It's a Comfort King. Seen better days. So, John Deere 50, 2520 diesel. I think that's either a little 4-cylinder or a 3-cylinder. Not a very big tractor. It's a 4-cylinder. It's probably like 50, 60 horsepower, I want to say. The 3020. They're a 4-cylinder tractor. They're pretty cool. And you got a 60-30, or not a 60-30, a 630, 620, and then the 4450. I've always wanted a 4440 or a 4450. Just a big motored tractor, high horsepower. Just pull anything you want. It's got here behind it. Look at the drawbar. So you got that big fast hitch on the back, or a quick hitch. Yeah, big drawbar. High flow hydraulics. You got 1,000 shaft back there. I want to have one of them someday. It's a G900. They're a pretty cool tractor. It's a 6-cylinder diesel. Although I don't know if it's turboed. I don't think this is a turbo tractor. I got a little smaller BFMM. It's crazy. There's a Fulmar 400 504, which I never knew existed. High crop. It looks like they're gonna pull it tonight. Got a clevis in it. Like some of these tractors, like so common, but yeah. Got a case over there firing up for something. I don't know what. So this is a tractor that I seen coming in, and God, is it beautiful. Like, this video doesn't even do it justice. It's got 12 weights on the front of this tractor. Full suitcase. Brand new Firestones, brand new seat. He didn't even take the plastic off the seat, man. Like, this tractor is beautiful. Up and down. This thing is gorgeous. Seat ride adjustment. You know, this tractor was just completely redone. I'm pretty sure this, I was talking to a guy earlier today. I think he was getting done telling me that they just restored a tractor, and it was a 1206. This is a very iconic tractor. This is like one of the most iconic tractors that Farmall International has ever made, next to the 1066, the 1256, the 856. You know, so many. This is something cool here. This is a 450 diesel, and it's got a fuel pressure gauge right in there on the pump. So like, it's operating range and then change filter. Get ahead of myself with my words. It's Farmall M. There's a bunch more John Deeres over there. We're getting there. There's just so many tractors to go through. So many people too. I can't really talk so much and explain things. So, got a John Deere under a canopy. It's a nice tractor. Got another 4020, another 2520, and then we got Trentonized 10s sitting in here. So you got the white stripe, and I got my black sitting there. Got to take some stuff off of the seat. Got blankets there because I had a passenger during the parade today. So this is something I don't understand. I don't think this is factory. I think this is aftermarket, but it says custom 856. I don't know if that's something true. Tell me in the comments below about that custom 856. I want to know. So then we got, you know, obviously 856. He's gonna pull it tonight. It's definitely a nice tractor. You can't beat some of these old tractors. You know, of course, you guys know my 1066 sitting right here. Let's start off that. I think that's a 560 gas. It's a couple 560 diesels here. The Farmall M, an H, Super H right down there by the M, an H. That's one of my friends, Brad Rife. His, I guess it was his Pap's first tractor or whatever. Nice tractor. There's another International right there I want to get to. It's a pretty sweet looking tractor. 656. It's a gas tractor. I just looked at it. This is the tractor I wanted to look at. It's a 544, and I think it's a diesel. Yes, it is a diesel. Nice, cool little tractor. Nice sunroof on it. Put a new seat on it. I like seeing different tractors. Like I love that stuff. So we got this tractor here. This is a diesel. Little MD Farmall. And I think, yeah, this is what I wanted to show you guys. This is a little Farmall. It's got duals on it, which I think is really cool. Little H. Didn't notice that. And he's got a passenger seat in the back for a second person. A little Farmall Cub. Pretty cool little tractor. BN Cultivision. Pretty sweet. Custom paint job on this tractor, it looks like. Majestic creature. Hey. So we're gonna start back up with this 5088. This thing's a really cool tractor. I've always wanted one of these too. They're just high horsepower, good luggability. They can pull a lot of what you want to pull. Big manure spreader, big planter. We got this H here. There's a 656. I always thought these were cool. This is a gas tractor. You can see the carburetor on the side. Super C and M 400. Another 560 down there. And we got that standard 60 Oliver sitting there. Farmall M, a little Cub, the plow on the side, wheel plow, whatever it is. This one's pretty cool. Farmall 200. Never seen one of them before. All right, I'm gonna hop over to the next row. So these are some of the tractors that I've been wanting to get to. Some of these bigger John Deeres. Got a bunch of more Farmalls. So common. It's a 4020. There's so many 4020s. There's a 2510. 4320. This tractor, I think they put bigger tires on this tractor. I don't know. It seems to set taller. These are 20.8, 38 tires. So definitely setting higher than some of your John Deeres. That's something I always liked about John Deere. It's like some of these guys get creative and they put like this padding on the tractor, kind of protect that floor plate. I always thought that was really neat. And of course we got more Farmalls. There's so many. There's a 826 Hydro gold demonstrator down there. 4240. These things are cool. These are also 20.8, 38 tires. These are 70s. Like this was when tractors were tractors and men were men. You just can't beat some of this stuff. That gold demonstrator is pretty cool. You don't see them too often. Hydrostatic. No gears. All lever. See, it's got the original starting fluid piece there. 44, no, not a 44, 4055. I keep wanting to say 4440, but it's a 4055. That's a big tractor. Soundguard cab, which pretty much all of these came with a Soundguard. The 40 series tractors. There's another 856. Super H, big 6030 John Deere. This thing's pretty sweet. This thing doesn't even have a road gear. This thing's so slow. They pull it every year. The tires are ridiculous. Let's see if we can read the size of it. Okay, we got a 965 R32. That's a pretty big tire on a 31-inch rim. So it's an enormous sized tire. The amount of 4320s and 4020s that I have seen at the show today are ridiculous. There's a couple tractors I want to get to over there because I got to do some filming here, and then I got to go back to the farm and do some filming at the farm. There's so much to film here. This is all just one video practically. All these other little putt-putt John Deeres, an 8030 diesel, an A, a 60 with power steering. don't even know what this is. Almost have to read the card. It's an M, 1953. Another 4320. We got a 4440. Those are freaking sweet tractors. It's one thing I want more than anything is a 4440. This is a 4320 with a M&W turbo kit. If you can see it up in there, maybe. I don't know, but it has a turbo on it. You can hear it. Some Smith Implements stuff, or West Central Equipment. Got a bunch of new stuff, new John Deeres. So in that booth, it's a feature tractor. The feature tractor this year at the show is John Deere. So in that booth, that's where the feature tractor is. Here's a corn picker mounted John Deere, which is really freaking cool. I just think this is awesome. I always thought this kind of stuff was cool. So we're gonna read the card on this one. So it's a model 227 picker. He's not sure of the year, but it's a pretty sweet tractor. Like you don't find stuff like this every day. You don't see stuff like this every day. It's so cool. But then you got there's another 4440. That's a pretty sweet tractor. 4430. Now it's a 4230. We got a 70 diesel over here, power steering. Pretty sweet. We got a 4020, another 4020, 4240, 4640. Pretty cool tractor. This is actually our neighbor. He brought this in. Looks like he didn't even wash it. He's gonna pull it tonight. It's pretty big motored tractor. Pretty nuts. 4440. We already talked about the 4240. We've seen probably another one or two of them at the show already. I think this is a 4320. Yep, another 4320. There's so many 4320s here this year. Ridiculous. But they're cool. This is the 4230. That apparently has a 466 combine engine in it that's pushing like 200 horsepower. The other 4240 was a different tractor. So apparently I was told that this guy has a 466 combine engine out of the John Deere combine in this tractor. I find that hard to believe, but it might be true. Apparently it's pushing like 200 horsepower, but that's a lot of horsepower for a 4230. Alright guys, so I was talking quiet in some of them other clips because I was just trying to like keep it to where it was like, yeah, you guys and me. And some of these other people, like, they don't understand, like, when you're filming a YouTube video and this and that. And I don't really care who gets in the clip or this and that. But I'm just trying to focus on the object we're talking about and the conversation that we're having. So, right now, we're getting ready for tractor pulls tonight. You can see we got some smoker tractors. These are some hot tractors, hot farm. The Ford. I don't know what that one is. I think it's like a Minneapolis Moline International, like right there. And a few other ones coming in. So we got some guys coming to try and, pull some tractors. The festival is getting pretty big so far, so working on it. Right there, you can kind of see it going down the track as a steam engine pulling a pulling sled. guys, so what you guys just saw was, I'm actually away from everybody right now because so I can video and film. What you guys just saw were, let me move the camera here. Try not to get my hand in the camera. What you guys just saw was steam engines pulling a pulling sled. Now, what they're gonna do next is they're gonna hook two together. They're gonna do a double tree, and they're gonna hook both together. And I'm gonna film that. That's actually very, very, very neat to see. So I'm hoping that that's gonna turn out as well as I think it's going to. So that's the double tree, and there's a hook right there, and there's a hook right there. So they're gonna hook that steam engine to that one. They're gonna hook that one up to that one right there. These are all 9500 hot farm tractors. They're all pullers. I got a Ford 8000 on the sled right now. That's a 9000, I believe. That's a 970 case, 8000. That's a 4010 or a 4020, I think. 1170 Agri King. It's a 451 turbo tractor. There's a Massey Ferguson. That's a farm stock tractor. Got another case sitting right there. That's a hot tractor. There's so much to film here, guys. Like, I can't keep up. This is an International. I don't know if it's like a 10 or a 9. I think it's a 966. But it's a hot tractor. Big turbos. Funnel in the front. And I mean, it sounds mean. Nice tractor. .966 black stripe. Pretty nice tractor. Okay, so it's the next morning. All of that tractor stuff that you guys seen yesterday, including the tractor pulls and all the other stuff, that was a lot. And this video is going to be long. And it's probably already long because I'm watching myself on these videos editing all of this. But I'm going in to pick up our tractors and get the semi, so we're gonna go do that now. So I already hauled my tractors back in. I'm hauling this 3088 and that 1070 case back for a friend. But I wanted to get the semi on the channel. It's a pretty sweet truck. Can't really go wrong with running a truck like this. But I wanted to get that on the channel because this thing's pretty sweet. 379, 3406 mechanical cat, 18 speed, Eaton Fuller. Can't beat it. This video was pretty epic in my opinion for me, because this was a big step for me, getting to film this entire tractor show, this fall folk that we do in my hometown, and it was perfect. It couldn't have gone any more perfect. And I really wanted to show this to you guys, and so I really hope you enjoyed this video. That being said, guys, please just like, comment, subscribe. I know I already said that, but I will see you in the next video.